So, good morning, everybody. Yesterday, we got another Dallas Cowboy player extended for long term. That's not named Ezekiel Elliott. Lyle Collins gets an extension, and another one, very quiet, came out of the woodworks. We didn't know it was happening or whatnot. And this one's very interesting because a lot of us thought that Collins was, when they signed Frederick, Tyron, and Zach, people thought that Lyle was the guy left out, you know, and the reason why we drafted Connor and all, you know, a lot of speculation was to replace Lyle Collins when this contract is up. Because if you remember correctly, he was supposedly at least a first rounder, possibly a first rounder, but I think it was a first rounder that didn't get drafted because of some crazy circumstances, and then he got an extension in 2017. That included like $15 million in guaranteed money or whatever. And now he's got this new contract to last to, I think, 2025. So now it makes you wonder, is like Dak next? You know what I'm saying? Are the people that's being, are they gonna, because you know, if I'm an agent for Dak Prescott or Amari Cooper or even Byron Jones, at this point, I'm like, hey, I'm ready to do a deal. Hey, because you know the big fish is getting ready to sign a contract. And once the big fish signs a contract, the pie gets smaller for everybody else. So you want to get your piece of the pie first. So that makes all the sense in the world. But what kind of messages the Cowboys sent it? Last time when Jalen was signed, you could tell all the little digs they did at, you know, how great Jalen and what Jalen is at coming in. You know, I can see, you know, possibly Dak being next because of, you know, his work ethic and what he's done in the offseason. They talk about that a little bit more. So I don't know what's going on. When I got up this morning, I checked Twitter, and John Machota, at John Machota, he's a great follow, one of the best followers on Twitter. But he said that they're working on the contract extension. We'll see how today goes, talking about Tuesday, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. Jones believes Zeke is fresh and will be ready to go whenever he returns, meaning that he should be able to play immediately. So they're not practicing today. So today's like a free day to get this thing done. Tomorrow is when practice starts, and that's basically my, you know, it's over mark. If he's not there tomorrow to practice with the team to get ready for the Cowboys, I'm moving on without him. And then he asked, is there a chance that new contracts with Dak Prescott or Amari Cooper get done before Ezekiel Elliott? Just like what I was thinking because of Lyle Collins or whatnot. And he said there's a chance because we're sure working on him. Again, those agents, hey, let me get my boy his money first. And that last one they asked, is Dak Prescott capable of carrying the Cowboys if Ezekiel Elliott isn't on the field? And Jerry Jones says, absolutely, unquestionably. So with that, the Cowboys open up with a nice 7-point spread on the Giants. So again, they practice tomorrow, and Zeke must sign within hours. But what's in my mind, Jerry Jones also said something about, you know, the investment into the offensive line because that's the most important part of your team. And that's stuck in my head right now because maybe that's the reason why he wants to go ahead and solidify that offensive line and make sure we have the best offensive line or one of the best offensive lines in the league, just in case we don't have Ezekiel Elliott back there. We have another running back or whatever, or we have to develop another running back or whatnot. The offensive line is the key. So going to be an interesting day. It has to happen for me today. If it doesn't happen for me today, tomorrow, I'm moving on with that 7-point favorite, what we got, and we have to go and we have to take care of business against the Giants because it's a very, very important football game. Very important good football game. And one thing I want to say around the league that happened under my nose is Shady McCoy. I knew he got cut or whatever, but I didn't know he got picked up that quickly. He's with Kansas City, which is a great come up for Shady McCoy. You're in Siberia / Buffalo with no offensive line, trash quarterbacks until you got a rookie quarterback last year, And, you know, the situation there is totally different than the situation in Kansas City. So I know Shady is ecstatic, and I think Kansas City is pretty happy to have a running back they can probably lean on since Hunter's gone. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. And tomorrow it's all about the Giants and Cowboys. It's all about the Giants and Cowboys. No more talk about contracts or whatever. This is the last day. Cowboys got the day off. Let's get this contract done. If we don't get it done, don't care. Still got to get business done. All right, I'll let you. Peace.